I'm going to go in between Chinese and English in between right now, just for some of our Chinese audience. Spanish wines, you have to understand one thing about Spanish wines. They have very strict quality control. When I mean strict quality control, it's very powerful. Because every year, they have, in terms of, let's say Toledo, for example, the DO of Toledo, they're going to actually, the government that actually runs and controls the quality says, we're only going to allow only this specific amount of red wine, white wine, and rosé wines for this whole year. So let's say this. Toledo, we're going to make only allow all the wineries could have only 1 million red, 600,000 whites, and 300,000 rosés. And that's when all the wineries go in and start buying all the licenses. And once that license is bought, it's done. They cannot do it anymore. And they start to age in the oak barrels even more. And that's why when you go into the back, well in this case you don't see it in the back, but you will see, actually you do. You see some numbers at the back. It's the LT 986 or bottle number 110456, which you can see in this Rioja at the back also. These numbers tells you that this origin or this DO says that they bought the license from the government. And that's how they can make it. If not, they could make more and more of it. Now I'm going to go and speak in Chinese. 事實西班牙啲酒咧好鬼靚嘅，佢哋個 quality control 好嚴。如果你想話一個區個酒莊嗰啲即係政府咧規定嗰啲嘢，佢話每年我可以俾你最多嚟講紅酒100萬支，白酒60萬，同埋玫瑰酒30萬。佢哋一話呢個規定喺呢個年份咧，個啲酒莊即刻要喺政府幫佢買一個 license。咁買完晒 license 咧，唔可以買得咁多啦。咁佢哋最多擺翻啲酒入邊喺個酒莊喺個木桶整佢耐啲，咁啊滑身啲、靚啲。所以你每次喺後邊見到啲西班牙酒咧，有個數目，有個號碼喺度，即係講俾你聽，呢個係真正個政府規定嘅，同埋呢個最靚嘅咁感覺。你差唔多法國嘅 AOC 係講得啱。但係仲嚴重過法國 AOC， 因為 AOC 係好似100幾年先改變，後尾1930年、60年、70年改咗，但係加少少冇得咁多嘅啫。So actually Dennis mentioned while we were speaking Chinese about this quality control of the Spanish wines. It's similar to the French AOC, which is very true. But you have to remember one thing about AOC. It was created during the Napoleonic years. First Napoleon, not the second or third, but the first Napoleon years. And after that, they add some revisions in 30s, 40s, 60s, and 70s. I think most recently in the 80s. But those are small, minor ones that there's still a lot of leeway for them to move. The Spanish wines, there's no such thing. It's all controlled at this level, and that's it. All right. Now, in terms of this rosé, rosés, whether it's a Tempranillo grape, whether it's Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, it always has 3 same flavors: strawberry, apricot, honey. That's all the 3 flavors that you see in any rosé if you try it all. And it doesn't matter what grape. That's any rosés. That's what I would say, and I'll stick to it. But here's one thing about Spanish ones. They add 1 extra flavor because it's so, they like their wines very strong and pungent. They add a raspberry flavor. So there's a little pepperiness that goes down. So if you like it, you like it. You don't, maybe it's because of the pepperiness, maybe it's not.